Decatur police say they found two people with apparent gunshot wounds.
This happened near East Clay and South Webster Streets.
And the victims were a 21-year-old man and a 26-year-old woman. Both were taken to the hospital, and police are currently investigating what happened. Well, skateboarders held a vigil in downtown Champaign to honor the memory of Anthony Huber.
He was one of three victims shot in Kenosha, Wisconsin last week. Huber tried to use his skateboard to disarm Kyle Rittenhouse after the 17-year-old from Illinois shot and killed a protester. Cell phone footage shows Huber later trying to wrestle a rifle away from Rittenhouse. That footage shows Rittenhouse shooting Huber in the chest, killing him. The memorial here in Central Illinois ended at Spalding Skate Park, where they took a moment of silence for all victims of violence. Rittenhouse is now facing homicide charges.
Mothers mourning their sons' deaths are calling for an end to gun violence. Dozens of activists marched through the streets of Champaign asking for people to put down their guns. Community members marched through what they call high hope areas. The group HB Neighborhood Transformation is calling for more resources for mental health counseling, food assistance, and substance abuse to help make a lasting impact. Demonstrators marched on Bloomington Road, stopping traffic for a moment. They even held signs reading, "Put down the guns," and "Your life matters."
Right now, as we take a live look at Mattoon again on your Roofing Dog iNet, Casey Summers weather camera. We got the clouds blocking the sunshine that is out, but we also have a lot of those clear skies on the other side of the screen right there, as you can see. Current temperatures 59 in Champaign, 63 in Springfield. We're at 674 in St. Louis. Warmer and more humid air mass going to try to work its way in throughout the day and really going to be around for the next couple. You can see the rain off to the west. That's going to continue to head its way eastward. Late morning, it's going to be approaching. Early afternoon, you'll see it just off to the west, just getting ready to pass over the Mississippi River. Once that happens, though, you can see a lot of this does begin to really dissipate. So not much rain expected today, although we will have some small chances later on into the afternoon and heading on into the evening. And we'll see that those chances do continue on into the next few days, too. We're going to show you that how we have a lot of rain chances around, but there won't be a lot of rain coming up here as we go throughout the next 7 days. And once this all passes by, we're going to have a nice cooler weekend as those highs start to drop back down into the 70s again, just like this past weekend. Those details coming up and a look at your 7-day forecast when we show you that here in about 5 minutes. Christy?
Thanks, Adam. The family of a man who died in custody at the Iroquois County Jail is now looking for justice. Jason Fancher was found unresponsive in his cell before he died 2 days later. We've been following this story on the morning show. The autopsy was done by the Champaign County coroner, but the results aren't ready yet. Fancher's family says he's been asthmatic his whole life, and he was complaining about it days before his death. His family says he was denied requests for an inhaler and BiPAP machine. His mom believes that negligence led to him losing his life.
I'm angry. I'm pissed. I want justice, and this should never have happened.
Fancher was charged with first-degree murder in May. It was related to a death in December in Sheldon. He was still waiting for a trial. He's one of 2 deaths at the Iroquois County Jail just last week.
Well, both building service workers and grad employees rallied for change at the University of Illinois. Both groups have had frustrations with the way the university was treating them. For building service workers, they tried requesting hazard pay, but they say the university denied it, saying they don't qualify for it. Graduate employees paired with building service workers because of their issues that they're having on campus. They don't have the choice right now of being able to work from home if they want.
The university is also conducting more than 52,000 tests just over the past week alone, and now they are trying to make the process even more efficient. U of I asked for volunteers on campus to get tested at CRCE and to give them 2 saliva samples. That's the Campus Rec Center East. They're working on switching their current process to one that uses smaller tubes. In all, the university has conducted more than 121,000 rapid saliva tests so far this summer.
State health officials say more than 1,900 new cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed. Coroners reported 11 more deaths related to the coronavirus. A new report from the CDC found 94% of people who died with COVID-19 also had underlying medical conditions. The most common issues included pneumonia, lung failure, high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart or kidney failure. That brings the state's total to more than 233,000 confirmed cases and more than 8,000 deaths. The preliminary 7-day positivity rate is sitting at 4.2%. Labs have now processed more than 4 million tests altogether.
Tonight, an elementary school in Rantoul is hosting a tech night to help parents address issues they may be facing outside of the classroom. Northview Elementary School is offering 2 of those tech nights. Both are from 4 until 7 in the gymnasium. The principal says they want to help families who are working remotely and maybe feeling overwhelmed, so parents will have a chance to sit with a technology expert or a teacher to learn more. If you missed tonight's, don't worry, the second one is on Thursday. Well, the college experience probably feels a lot different this year for students, excuse me.
And that's certainly the case for U of I students in the ROTC program who need that face-to-face training. WCIA3's Karina Rubio joins us live in Champaign this morning with a look at what changes they have in place. Karina.
Hey, Matt, good morning. Lot 31, right across from the football stadium, would usually be packed with tailgaters on a game day, but with no football season this year, they found another use for it. They have a bunch of circles on the floor for students in the ROTC program. The ROTC leaders say that they needed to find a different way to continue training while still keeping students safe. Outdoors was the best option for that, and the circles that are painted on the ground help them socially distance themselves while working out. The same person is assigned to the same circle bright and early in the morning.
An aspect of the Army training that we can't get away from entirely. And it's important to test and develop leaders at our level. And so we will have tactical competitions on Lot 31. And of course, we will be wearing masks.
They also have 25-meter lanes painted on the ground for their Army Fitness Combat test to be conducted outside as well. Now, the ROTC students are out here in the morning every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Reporting live in Champaign, Karina Rubio, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Well, that was going to do it for us this morning on WCIA3, but coming up when we make the switch to WCIX for the 7 o'clock hour of the morning show.
One library is offering more than just books to improve people's lives. What makes this library so special?
Before we get to that, though, let's get a check of our 7-day with Adam. Hey.
Hey there. So we expect skies to become a bit more cloudy later on into the day, and that will bring in an isolated chance of storms. Highs back up around the mid-80s, and we'll stay around the mid to low 80s over the next few days with more of those scatter storm chances Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Overnight lows won't be quite as comfortable, at least for the time being, but we do start to get back into some of the same territory again by the time we head into our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday too. Not looking to be too bad either, as we'll have some mostly sunny skies ahead for us there, but highs in the 70s will be nice heading into your Friday and Saturday. More on that coming up on the X.